Thank you, Tish James. Thank you. Our next speaker, we're going to inject some poetry into this program. This poet is a Puerto Rican poet. She's an activist, and she's dedicated her life to the empowerment of Puerto Ricans throughout this country and on the island. The next poet I'm introducing you to is Mariposa.
Cuatro estaciones.
They gave me a mic. Does this work? Okay, I love you too.
Cuatro estaciones.
Puerto Rico, te amo. It's an honor to be here. I'm a second generation Puerto Rican from the Boogie Down Bronx. And I've been Boricua since the day I was born. And I will be to the day I die, and I plan to live long. And I have some poetry for you, but I have a few words. I open with the words of a puny dreamer. Si te caes por tus problemas, levántate con tus sueños. And with the words of a Reverendo Pedro Pietri. To be free means to be proud of yourself. To be proud of yourself means to be creative. To be creative means to defend your dreams. And to defend your dreams means to make sure that your dreams come true in your lifetime. And once your dreams come true, you will never have to worry about dying for as long as you live. I'm repping the Bronx, mi familia, aquí y allá, en Fajardo y Ceiba, and many movements y vidas, incluyendo vidas afro-latinas. I speak as a whole human being, from all the experiences that make me who I am, como mujer puertorriqueña, como hija, hermana, prima, poeta, educadora, artista y activista. A diasporican New Yorican who eats New York pizza y bacalao. A Spanglish speaker. A dreamer. And as a survivor of child sexual abuse, sexual assault, and intimate partner violence. As we demand a just recovery and the end of the Jones Act and the cancellation of the debt, we must also demand that the United States maintain its obligation and commitment to the Violence Against Women's Act by ensuring that both Puerto Rico and the USVI have the resources and support to end violence against women and children. Victim rights advocates both in the VI and Puerto Rico are struggling to rebuild their communities while also continuing to protect women and children. One word to describe this administration's response to this catastrophe is abominable. To understand this imperial and colonial animality, we need sociology and psychology. But I don't want to talk about them. I want to talk about us. Unity means joining forces to end el racismo y el clasismo en Puerto Rico that existed en la isla y en la diaspora long before this economic crisis and long before the hurricanes. Unity means todos pa uno y uno pa todos. Unity means that we dismantle racism and classism. And that here, again to quote Pedro Pietri, to be called negrito y negrita truly means to be called love. Unity means that we join forces with all our people for the right to live and to walk our streets safely. For all our people that are coming here to face the racism and police violence that we have faced for decades. Unity means that we protect our people and our children. And I'm going to end with this poem. Mira mi cara puertorriqueña, a mi pelo vivo, a mis manos morenas. Mira mi corazón que se llena de orgullo y dime que no soy boricua. Some people say that I'm not the real thing, Boricua that is, because I wasn't born on the Enchanted Island, because I was born on the mainland north of Spanish Harlem, because I was born in the Bronx. Some people think that I'm not bona fide because my playground was a concrete jungle, because my Rio Grande de Loíza was the Bronx River, because my Fajardo was City Island, Maluquillo, Orchard Beach. And summer nights were filled with city noises instead of coquis. And Puerto Rico was just some paradise that we only saw in pictures. What does it mean to live in between? What does it take to realize that being Boricua is a state of mind, a state of heart, a state of soul? Mira mi cara puertorriqueña, a mi pelo vivo, a mis manos morenas. Mira mi corazón que se llena de orgullo y dime que no soy boricua. No nací en Puerto Rico, Puerto Rico nació en mí. Una cosa más. Yes, I did marry Puerto Rico in a ceremony in the South Bronx at the Point in Hunts Point with a 3-layered Valencia cake and a wedding registry with items for our isla like mosquiteros and solar lamps and batteries, and it went viral. And people from all over the United States that have never heard of me or my poetry, as far away as Germany, have ordered gifts for our isla. And it's about the commitment and the vow to make a lifelong promise. And it was a mass wedding. Everyone there took the vow, and this is the vow, and you could take it too. So you say your name. In my case, yo, María Teresa Fernández Rosario Rodríguez, de las Maripositas. Acepto a ti, Puerto Rico, y tu diáspora, y la madre tierra, y la humanidad, como mi amor de verdad. Amarte y protegerte, de hoy en adelante, en lo próspero, en lo adverso, en la riqueza, en la pobreza, en la enfermedad y en la salud. Te prometo serte fiel hasta que la muerte nos separe. Puerto Rico, te amo.
Thank you, Mariposa, thank you. At this time, I want to introduce you to a dynamic leader. Hold on a second. I want to introduce you to a dynamic leader in New York State. He's an assemblyman, but he's also the chair of an organization called Somos el Futuro. Somos el Futuro advocates for not just Puerto Ricanos, but all Latinos that are under fire and that are under hostility under this current federal administration. I want to introduce to you Assemblyman Marcos Crespo.